today I'm delighted to talk to Anna Gough. I'm just going to say a little bit about Anna. So Anna Gough is the wife of Darren Gough, who played cricket formerly and won Strictly Come Dancing. He's a commentator currently on talk radio. Anna Gough is a wife of 2 boys and passionate about the poaching crisis in Africa and advocate on that. And now she also has a business and passion for wellness and breathing exercises, which she'll tell you more about. And she's bringing her passion and authenticity to the breath work, which I think is a really important thing, because we all need to relax more and kind of explore ourselves more and explore our inner self as well as the outer self. So Anna will talk a little bit more about that. So how are you?
I'm good, my love. It's great to be here with you and to see you again. I'm very conscious of my smile and making sure I brush my teeth properly.
It's great.
Lovely to be here. So thank you for having me.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about the work you do.
I've been doing breath work and a lot of what you would class as sort of healing modalities for many years. I speak very openly now about the fact I've faced a few challenges in life. I'm a very big thinker, very analytical, and with that can come, you feel anxious. And at times it's been pretty crippling. Not so much now because I've done lots of work, but when the lockdown all came last year, I was doing a lot of the Wim Hof stuff, the cold shower therapy, and I really sort of felt a deep connection with it because, as I say, I'd done the yoga, the Pilates, the mindfulness, and all of those things are fantastic. But I just really connected to the breath because I'd never really, I think we all take for granted, it's something we automatically do, we're not thinking about it. But especially when you're in a state of sort of heightened sort of panic, we are literally hyperventilating. Even if you're not aware you're having a panic attack, you generally are hyperventilating. So I wanted to look into it deeper, and I did a course and passed earlier this year, which was amazing.
Wonderful.
So because I didn't want to just do it with myself, I wanted to share it with other people and do something that I was connecting to from my own heart.
Yeah.
And also add in sort of all the other elements that I'm doing, which are very holistic, sort of meditative practices, nutrition. So, the breath is vast. There's so many different ones we can do, and it's just about sharing that with everybody.
And I think that's also part of being in the moment, that which is a really important thing about kind of connecting to the present moment. Obviously, slowing down your breaths and just making sure that brings you back to where you are instead of being kind of caught up in things. It just helps you to relax.
And it's also a really it's a very accurate indicator on what's going on with ourselves, in our minds, in our bodies. And I think unless people have really explored this, and this is a little bit of the challenge, because I have so many people say, what is breath work? We're breathing every day. And yes, we are, but are we using our breath properly? Because just by using your nose to breathe and not, using the mouth, we are increasing our oxygen intake by 20%, which is, that's huge. Whereas a lot of people are breathing in and out of their mouth too much. So, and also we're encouraging our parasympathetic nervous system, which is our relax and restore. That is what we really what we all need so much more of now. Yeah. Instead of this sympathetic nervous system, which is our sort of semi-aggravator, which we do need, but we are getting very habitual with that being in a high state. So,
funnily enough, we do even use that in dentistry, because dentistry being a phobia, it can be an anxious situation, and kind of deep slowing breaths. And I have even previously worked with different people, and we even did have a hypnosis in one treatment to kind of like avoid using sedation. It is interesting to kind of like bring those modalities together.
Yeah, I mean, it's, it's that old cliche saying, isn't it? Let's take a deep breath. Well, where did that come from? And that's come from somewhere. And I mean, it's the same if we're going in to do a big presentation or, something that we might be feeling a little bit, sort of uptight about. We're then just using the breath automatically, and fueling our bodies with it. And it's a fascinating thing that is free. So we're not wasting thousands of pounds on all these wonderful other things that you can do. It's accessible 24/7.
Yeah.
And we could learn a lot from just studying a baby. When a baby is first born, that is our purest, most natural breath. Their bellies are rising and falling and they just look, beautiful and soft.